It's beginning to look a lot like we're practicing golf from home. Here's the Divot Board, a tool to help us do it. Let's get into this. Hey everybody, it's Frank from Great Golf Reviews. Pretty excited about the next golf product I'm going to be taking you through. This is a diagnostic to help you understand how you're making contact with the ball. Really important if you practice a lot on artificial ranges. You know that you probably feel really good after an artificial range session. The ball flies, you think you're making good contact, you can typically get it out there pretty far distance-wise, but then you get over onto the course, suddenly you're hitting shots fat or you're topping it. The reason for this is your interaction between the club and the turf. On artificial turf, you know, if you hit the turf early, the ball can rise a little bit, and that sometimes can assist the ball in meeting the club face at a desirable angle. And so that's why you can get this sort of not realistic feedback for some of your shots. So these folks at the Divot Board came up with a tool to help you. Especially when you're on an artificial range, although this will work anywhere. It's a great diagnostic. And the way it works is, it's basically just a sequin board. You might have seen these on like a kid's sweater or like a stuffed animal. The sequins can go up, they change color, they're green on top and white on the bottom. It shows you where your club is making contact with the ball. That's what we want. If we're on artificial turf, this will help us know, are we hitting it fat? Are we hitting it thin? What are we doing, right? So ideally, you place your ball right here on the yellow circle, and you're going to want to hit and make contact with the ball first. Now, I'm not a great player, but I understand compression. I understand the desirable way to hit the golf ball, especially with your irons, is by hitting the ball first. So it's hard to know, unless you're on a grass range, where you're making contact with the ball. That's what the Divot Board is all about. It's $99 on Amazon. It's a good looking product. I've already had a chance to hit with it a little bit. It's got these grips on the bottom, so it stays really secure on artificial turf or on your backyard or even on carpet. This is a great diagnostic tool for practicing golf at home, and I'm excited to show you how it works. Props to my neighbors for letting me use his hitting net. Guy's out here grinding all the time, working on his game. So this is the Divot Board. And it's designed, like I said, to be set on carpet, grass, or thick artificial turf. So you can use this almost anywhere. If you got a basement with enough clearance, you can practice your swings down there. You can put it in your backyard. You can take it to the range, wherever. This thing will get it done. So it says you'll see it wear quickly, but the Divot Board is not working improperly. The more you hit it, I guess, the more it will wear. But you can get replacement pads online. They just come right up, and you can replace that. So let me read the instructions here, and we'll get it set up.
1 hour later.
So like I said, the pads are replaceable. They'll last between 1,000 and 3,000 hits, depending on how fast and how fat you're hitting it. So maybe closer to 1,000 for me. But you'll know when to replace it when these discs start to come up. Okay, so the first thing I said I'm going to be doing with my swing routines is working with the gym trainer. The gym Golf's Essential Move. You start with the longest rod, and it does take a minute to assemble, but it's definitely worth it. No, that's incorrect. Okay, so I've got the gym set up for the first and second sequence, and again, go up, watch my video. I do a full review and breakdown on how to use this thing, but the long rod with the weight attached is pointing down to the ground in line with my club head, and I'm going to take 7 to 10 short swings. You really don't want to bring it above hip level. I didn't do a good job of that in the demonstration video, but right to here, and you can feel the gym pull that club head, the toe, up top, just like that. So a couple swings like that, and I'm telling you, the move, you feel it. You feel it come right across. Okay, so that was about 7 to 10 swings. And they say you take the long rod off, take a couple full swings, just the muscle memory. Yeah, I mean, it does carry forward. You feel it carry forward. Now with the short rod, you can hit full shots. You can actually make contact. You do not make contact with the long and medium rods. so let's put the divot board into play. All right, we'll throw the ball on there. There's a bee here. He's gonna get a nice ride. It's pretty late for honeybees. All right, so what I'm trying to do is see where my club head makes impact. And you can see the lines on the divot board. Club path, you know, if you're working on shaping shots, this will help you do it. Inside to out, outside to in, like inside to out for draws, outside to in for cuts. I'm just gonna try to make some good ball first contact with this. I got the gym trainer on, so my hands should flip around nicely. Let's see how it goes. Felt good. Not a ton of feedback, which tells me I probably didn't make ball first contact. So I'm not generating the compression that you really want to see. So let's try another one. My 7-iron. Okay. I wonder if I have the divot board put in the right direction. No, I don't. Okay. First lesson learned. This guy goes back because yeah, okay. So that makes sense. All right, so to use the divot board, the side with the carabiner goes to the back. So you're bringing your backswing down across the carabiner. And that way when you swing, you're gonna be brushing those little discs, and that's what gives you the feedback. So, all right, let's try it again the right way and see how it feels. This felt like good swings. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good. Let's try it again. Just sweeps right down, just like that. I got nervous because I knew that one was going to count. Let's try it again. Trying to make ball first contact. I want the white to start right around there. So let's see if I can do a little better. Well, I'm inside the yellow. This is weird how it's that fat. Like, I'm coming through okay. All right, so you see how that one, I was way in front of the ball. That would have been a stinging shank to the right and in trouble. All right, let's make a good one here, Frank. People are watching. That was terrible. My contact started here. Now, one thing I am wondering is because I'm on a mat, is that maybe I should choke down a little bit. See how that looks. All right. Choke down just a little bit. Maybe that'll help control some things. But I want my white to start like right around here. All right. That's much better. So I did mention you can kind of shape shots. I wonder what it would look like. And I don't do that often because, like I said, I'm not good. But I wonder, and I usually hit a draw. I wonder if I just tried to just sort of like cut one, how that would look. Okay, so I can see at least my club path coming this way. Tells me I was bringing the club back, and I did hit the ball first here. Maybe even a little bit too much of the ball. This is neat. This is a cool tool. That would have been a straight up top. That ball would have gone 80 yards on the ground, maybe not even to the ladies' tee. I mean, I can see why this is a popular product in Amazon because it just gives you, especially when you're hitting on mats, you really don't know. I mean, honestly, if you're at a range and it's only mats, you feel like you're hitting everything great. That's because mats give you a little bounce. If you hit early, the ball kind of rises a little bit and you catch it on your club face in the right spot. So mats don't give you good feedback. This is a good way with the divot board to compensate with that. All right, let's just try to get ball first. By the way, if you're wondering about this shirt, it's pretty loud. Not necessarily my style exactly, but it's from a company called Shank It Golf. I'm an affiliate. If these types of shirts are your style and you want to buy one, the link is in the description of this video. I'll get a small referral percentage for that purchase. I use those funds to help pay for products to review for my channel. So Shanket's got some really cool, it's aggressive, but I know a lot of people like to be flashy. Shanket Golf might be the spot for you. So check it out. Like I said, any proceeds will help me fund the channel. Golf products aren't cheap, and I pay for them out of pocket most of the time, so I appreciate your support. Let's do a couple more and we'll wrap it up. Take this out on the range tomorrow. That might have been the best one yet. So yeah, I mean, my final impressions of this Divot board are how easy it is to use. Comes right out of the box. There's no assembly. You throw it down anywhere you're practicing, whether it's your backyard or your range. You get the feedback that you need to know where you're making contact with the ball, how your club head is coming through, whether you're bringing it straight or if you're working on draws and fades. The responsiveness and the immediacy of the feedback that this gives you make it a very compelling tool to add to your practice golf at home arsenal. So check it out. That's Divot Board on Amazon, 99 bucks. Link in the bio. I do get a small affiliate revenue from Amazon for any products that you choose to buy. I appreciate it. The proceeds go to fund the Great Golf Review. Oh, that might be it. All right, thanks for watching. We'll get this thing out tomorrow and see how it works.